Hello friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Shivam Gupta and I am a Nasm certified personal trainer. So I was thinking to make a video regarding my experience and the problems that I faced during my preparation days for the exam, and I was thinking to share my valuable tips so that I can help those guys who are just taking the exam or are just thinking to take the exam course, right? So without wasting any time, I will start the video then. The first thing you guys have to do is to buy a package, as there are a lot of packages available from which starts from 599, that is the self-guided, and there are some premium packages that goes from 1200 to 1000 to 1200, where you can get some interaction with the Nasm professional trained teachers, where you're gonna learn from them as well, and you're gonna, if you are having any query, you can contact them and they're gonna sort it out, right? And though basically I took the package I took is the self-guided premium, that is comes with the basic package plus a job guarantee. So if for me, I was looking for a job so in this field, so I took this package because I was looking for a job and this package is offering that thing, so that's why I took this offer, right? So the next thing is, once you have booked the exam, just like you say for after 2 or 3 months, right? The next thing is make a schedule how many hours you are studying regularly, so that you are not wasting your time just like me. I wasted my 15 days for not studying. So make a schedule. The next thing is, you will find some key topics because there are a lot of videos on the YouTube. Find some key topics on which you're gonna pay more attention, right? And the next thing is, once you have done these things, go through the chapter, make a review, then take the quizzes, or you can take see some videos. There are a lot of videos uploaded by the Nasm which are very quite helpful. And the next thing is, after watching the videos and taking the practice exams, you will find some flashcards as well. I always recommend you guys to move to another module or chapter if you are scoring at least 8 in the practice test, right? If you are scoring less, just go back and make a review and focus on those topics which are getting incorrect, right? Once you are scoring 8 or 9, then you can move to other chapter. I personally recommend you guys to do this. I was following this because it helps me a lot, and I'm also recommending you to guys to follow this procedure, right? Because if you are scoring 8, and it means that you're covering around 80% of this chapter, right? You And for those questions you are getting wrong, I always recommend you guys to do copy and paste in the word so that you can print it out and mark them in your in your quiz, in your books, that I am getting these topics incorrect, so I have to focus again or just have to review this chapter again, right? With and just like I completed module 3 and I scored in the quiz 9 out of 10, right? Or 8 out of 10. After doing the next module, what I used to do, I used to take the whole quizzes back, right, from module 1 to module 6, if so that I want to know that I am remembering so the most important topics are the fitness assessment, that is module 6, because the domain 2 contains 80%, and in domain 2 you will only be focusing on fitness assessment, that is module 6. As well as in domain 4 you will find from module 6 to 14, it means that except of 18%, it is also going to be calculated in that 22% as well, right? So focus on that chapter, most important. And then next most important topic is hurt. You will gonna read, you have to read the hurt very carefully, because they gonna put some tricky questions in the exam, so just be careful, right? So whenever you are reading hurt topic, make sure to make notes of these topic, and try to memorize some important terms such as pulmonary veins, capillaries, arterioles, right? So you will have clear understanding, right? So you will not get confused in the exam, because when I was doing my exam, I get confused because I didn't focus too much on this, right? On these particular terms. So the next thing is, after hurt, the most important topics are module 7 to module 14, because here you gonna be learning some core exercises, some plyometric exercises, some resistance training, so and how you gonna put these trainings into OPD model. OPD model is basically the Nasm concept. The OPD model is basically consists of 5 stages. Like the first one is stabilization. The second one is the first stage is stabilization endurance. The second stage is strength endurance. The third is hypertrophy. The fourth is maximum strength, and the fifth is power. So you have to learn which training you are going to provide to your client, right? So make sure to understand the OPD model very carefully, right? And the next important topics are the overactive and underactive muscles, where you're gonna learn how, when you are doing an exercise, what muscle is overactive and what muscle is underactive, right? And the next thing is you should focus on appendix D that comes in module second, where you're gonna learn where every muscle is located, the exact location of every muscle. And there are some more important topics such as exercise metabolism and bioenergetics, where you're gonna learn how energy is derived, and when you're doing what exercises, you are getting energy from what sources, right? From ATP or oxidative or glycogen, right? From carbohydrates, right? So focus on these topics, and you will get a good score if you focus on these topics, and also pay attention to the other topics, and you can easily pass the exams, right? And in the beginning I forgot to mention one thing, that booking an for booking an exam for Nasm, you have to get your CPR certificate, because it is compulsory for taking the exam. They're gonna see your certification, that is CPR, and you have to take the course. Around it cost around $100, and you can take it right now. Because of this pandemic, you can take an online course and you can get it from your home, right? So make sure to get your CPR before booking the exam, right? Make a client's workout chart on the basis of OPD model, right? So you have to focus on that as well. So the next important topic are how you gonna create your own business, right? And these contains only 10%. And the next important topics are supplements and food basic diets. Regarding that, it's in module 16 and 17. It contains around 12% of the exam, so it comes in domain 5. So be careful regarding that, right? And the next important thing is always to revise the quizzes, because every time you did a quiz, the questions will gonna be changed, but for some modules you will find some repeat questions. So I always recommend you guys, if you're getting a wrong question, just copy and paste in a word, so that you can print out on different pages, right? So you can recall that, and you can focus on that topics which are you getting incorrect, right? So that's everything for today's orientation. If I'm missing something, just leave your comment, so that I can make another video regarding on those topics, and you will find some get more information, right? I hope you like the video. Thank you.